He was trying to pull me under to save himself. I managed to dive down under him to get away and surfaced about 5 to 7 feet away from him. He screamed, "Save me! Save me!" With all my might, I yelled at the two boys ahead of us. They were too far ahead and couldn't hear. My partner was barely treading. In my mind, a small headline in a local newspaper read, "Two teenagers drown in lake." I knew we were in trouble. I swam away from him for a couple feet, but he continued to cry in fear. "My legs are cramping. I can't move my legs." I didn't know what to do, but I told myself I wouldn't die. I calmed my breathing. I told myself to be brave and I stayed with him for a few seconds. Those seconds in which I stayed with him felt like ages. His face was beet red. His eyes were swollen and bugged. And then he cried my stomach. He doubled over in a fetal position. I was in disbelief as I watched him start to sink under the water. He sank about 3 feet. Before I pulled him up by his belt, I somehow rolled him on his back, but he started clawing at my face. I hit him as hard as I could in the nose and screamed at him to stop. He did. And he started crying again and bleeding from the nose. I kept yelling at him to shut up. I rolled him on his back, wrapped my arm around his waist and started side-stroking toward shore. The shore seemed miles away. His face was next to my ear. I could hear him breathing fast and could feel him panicking. I focused on my hand cutting through the water. I held him with my right arm and swam with my left. I just kept watching my breath. I had a hold on his right hip belt loop and swam. When I had the nerve and strength, I yelled for the other boys.